Hey guys, I'm at work and it's a very serene day. Oh, I love Sundays at work. Not many motherfuckers. Yeah, should be getting way more money for this job. I am definitely underpaid. I only have these moments like once or twice a week where which days are not busy, you know. And it's never like this for the whole day. So I'm gonna just use up this time so I don't have to record it later on. There are times when I like upload like crazy, and then there are times when, I'm MIA for like months, maybe almost a year, or maybe a year. I don't know how the longest I've been. Uh, the longest I've been missing in action, but yeah. But I go with the spirit. Gotta always trust the spirit and follow the spirit, and never be led by your ego, because guess what? You're gonna get fucked, and you're gonna dead another show. So, life is a show. Life is a fucking movie. You go dead another movie if you let the ego take over. You gotta be balanced, physical and spiritual. So it's already been, uh concluded I'm not an earthling, okay? And here I am going to talk about ish that earthlings beyond. So I don't remember if I spoke about industry plants. Um, I think I did. I don't know if I was just reasoning with spirit about that, or if it was actually something that I recorded and uploaded. But industry plants, okay? So Tyla or Tilla, whatever fuck her name is another one of them. Another one of them, Rihanna's and Lado, whatever her fucking name is. Ice Spice, I think her name is. And there's a whole bunch of them right now, okay? And JT. And let me just say this. You see these women, they are they change from men to men ever so often. They change their men as often as they change their drawers or their panties, if they do wear any. Or let's just say their fucking clothes, okay, or hairstyles, because they do so often. And that's why in a while from this, they have horrible hairline like Rihanna, okay? And they're nothing but prostitutes. All these bitches are nothing but prostitutes, including the niggas too. Okay? Industry plans. They're set there and planted there by these corrupt motherfuckers like Jay Z and these nasty pedophiles. Let me tell you something. Beyonce, if she's not down with that shit, better watch Jay Z and her daughter Blue Ivy and the other one that she got in that pair of twins. Because he's that motherfucker who would molest his own fucking daughter. He's a fucking pedophile. I think I said that before. Maybe not so bluntly, but he's a pedophile. He has an appetite and hunger for young, really young women, children. You see the niggas who he rolls with. You see them being exposed now. And I told y'all he's next. I told y'all he was next before all the shit started coming up about him. And all of that came from spirit, okay? So y'all praise the spirits for that, for them messages, and for telling you shit, opening your eyes before the evidence of them shit started to manifest. Like the exposure of them shit started to manifest. Okay, it ain't me, it's spirit. The spirits, the fucking spirits. They're doing this. And I said this. People think that they can kill somebody, sacrifice somebody, and that's the end of it, and there's no power. That person has no power to redeem themselves. or to take karma or revenge themselves. And let me tell you something, the spirit is way more stronger than the spiritual. So you better be careful what you out there doing to motherfuckers. Killing motherfuckers because you're ready, eye, bad man, and envious and jealous and covetous. Learn to be fucking clean hearted and happy for people. Why the fuck you want to be the only one to prosper or the only one to get attention? The fuck is this? How about you not crave for attention? How about that? Because once you start craving for attention, you're going to become bad mind and red eye and not want to see anybody else get attention. Because then you don't obey the seasons and the times and know that there's a time and season for everything. There's a time, bitch, for you to become obscene, absolute, in the background. Nobody gives a fuck about you. And there's a time where, you're a buzz, okay? Try to get the right fucking buzz and not do just about anything to just be a buzz, okay? Bitches try to hard and they do too fucking much. Don't steal my shit, bitch. I know you're listening and because that's in one of my songs. Bitches try to hard and they do too much, okay? Stop trying so hard and walk in your destiny, your north node. Go with the fucking flow. When you're trying hard or too hard, that's where in which you're trying to walk a path that's not fucking destined for you. So y'all hear that now. There are a lot of niggas were flooding Tila or Tyla. All I don't know which pronunciation is her name, okay? Right? Because I don't follow her up. And I don't follow up any of these celebrities, okay? I just see uh on in the feeds um these titles, okay? And I don't watch these videos. Spirit just tells me everything, okay? Spirit leads me to them, and Spirit's like, don't waste your fucking time even watching that shit or listening to that shit. I'll tell you every fucking shit that's going down, okay? So these industry plant bitches are pretty much bitches who have no self-worth, no good value of self, no good morals, and therefore they're willing to do anything to be famous, anything to get a buzz, anything for a little dough, okay? Because you say 100 million or 100 billion is a lot of money, then how the fuck are these motherfuckers going bankrupt, even with those net worths? How? No money is ever enough. That's why you don't play into networks and money, the system of money. You don't play into that shit. You don't allow yourself to become a lover of money because you can't see money. It's here one moment and it's gone the next. You spend and buy a couple of houses, you spend and buy a couple of cars, a couple of expensive fucking clothes that don't make no fucking sense. Because a bitch who isn't wearing brand name clothes or wearing a clothes that isn't made by or designed by a quote unquote top designer still outlooks you, still surpasses you, still gets more buzz than you. The fuck? Why? What's the fucking point? Because we know these bitches, they're wearing these shit, using these shit because they want to be hyped and get buzz. Get in the buzz, be in the buzz. For what? For a small moment of excitement, and then the rest of your life is fucking ruined. But, there's a proverb here in Jamaica, show off, bring disgrace. And being an earth sign, and having earth so heavily aspected, I can be so nonchalant. But the biggest perk that comes with those aspects are the fact that I'm so patient. I'm so fucking patient. They've been hiding my content, okay, because part of their intention was to steal my music, and they know that I'm gonna be bigger than they are. And what hurts them the most is that I don't even want it. I just love writing music. I just love singing. I just love rapping. I'm a creative person. I'm artistic. I ain't doing any of that shit for the fame. Now, the people who you see out there making headlines, they are the attention whores. They go above and beyond. They rob and scam so they can put out music and force their way through the music industry. They go down low. They do all kinds of shit, prostitute themselves, male and females, so they can get these quick starts. And let me tell you something: anything that um, comes quickly goes equally as quickly or even faster. And that's the karma when it goes even faster than how it came. Okay? Um, so Tilla, Tyler, let's just stick with one pronunciation. I could be wrong about the pronunciation. Tilla, okay? Um, or I might interchange it because I really don't care. Um, now you hear that, she's with Chris Brown. Now, guys, that's how they start off. They start off their careers, they put out a song, not that hot. Because when you check it out, none of these bitches came out with bangers. None. And then they start throwing them around with these niggas to create drama and excitement to draw people's attention. The dead people, the walking dead, the people who are asleep, oblivious to what is really fucking going on. And she's another one of them industry plants. Okay? And their end is never good because at the end of the day, all of that fades, and then the real ones, the ones who are patient, who really got talent and good self-esteem, good morals, good value of self, high value of self, they start feeling like shit and start regretting the shit they did to come up and start wishing that they had waited like these high value women. Because guess what? Time is moving, folks. And it's moving very fast, very quickly, quickly as fuck. Like you blink your eye and it's a month gone by, a fucking whole year gone by. What the fuck are you rushing? You rush to get this and that, and you get it, and you don't even really get to marinating all of that shit because time is going by so fast. And then that contract with Saturn to sacrifice motherfuckers to to devalue themselves, that time comes very quickly. And then they're like, no, 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 I'm not ready, I'm not ready. But if a bitch had waited, what would have been her destiny if it was her destiny for stardom would last their whole lifetime. But because they went ahead of themselves, ahead of the universe, the primordial beings, the great spirit, the spirits, the ancestors, they get the shitty end of the stick. And then they become bitter and remorseful and depressed and suicidal. And that's what Rihanna gonna be at. That's the place that she's gonna be at. Okay? Because she's trying to compete with Beyonce and trying to remember Beyonce's an Earth sign and she has another Earth placement. She was born during the year of the Rooster, that's Capricorn energy. So she within herself is somewhat patient. People may think, oh, she's slow as fuck, or why isn't she had attained certain things before that bitch or this bitch or she's patient, and you gotta be patient. Good things comes to those who wait. But then there are these newly upcoming bitches born in the 2000s and born at certain points in time in the 90s, and even few of them in the 80s and shit, and they just want everything just right now. They want to be the top bitch right fucking now without putting in the fucking work. And that's something I can take away from Nicki Minaj, because she did put in the work. She didn't just come for Lil Kim's title and just took that shit. She worked for that shit. And as far as I'm concerned, Lil Kim is whack. She's the type of bitch that would never make me listen to female rappers if they were all like her and sounded like her. She's whack. Lame. There's no intellect, no edification, no relatability to her songs. And I think I listened or heard one or two of them. And that for me was just like enough. I don't even know if she has more than two of them, to be honest, or more than one. So, there you got them bitches. They don't want to put in the work. They want everything fast. Be careful of bitches and niggas who want everything fast. They say work smart, not hard. Okay? But working smart does not mean getting everything fast or wanting to get everything fast. It means going with the fucking flow. That's what it means to work smart and not hard. Because when you go against the flow, like I said, and not follow your north node and your destiny path, that's you working hard, going above and beyond, doing the fucking most. But when you take your time, because when you take your time, you are pretty much waiting on spirit to lead and guide you. You're waiting on the universe to lead and guide you. That's pretty much what it is. It's not being a lazy ass bitch. You still doing something. You putting out the work. But guess what? You're not linking with this nigga or that nigga to fuck you, to push your music out there, or to intimidate motherfuckers to play your music, or to buy views. No. And bitches like those and niggas like those, they eventually go bankrupt because they be buying bitches, buying niggas to be with them, to create illusions like, oh, they somebody wants them. The truth is, nobody wants Rihanna. They all know about her. The only niggas who be like, oh, they want them a Rihanna, are niggas who are not in the industry, who don't know what the fuck is going on in the industry. Those are the niggas who want her. The people who knows what's going down in the industry, they don't want her. They don't. They don't fucking want her. And so she had to settle with ASAP Rocky. And guess what? That didn't come free. She had to pay that nigga to act like her nigga. She's like, okay, you can fuck other bitches, but just don't make it too obvious to embarrass me. And she's like, and they're spreading STDs, both of them. They're spreading STDs. So she knows she's fucking other bitches. It's a part of the plan, but she don't want it to be obvious because one, when the news really hits the fan, that the industry, the entertainment industry, both the music and acting industry, is saturated with STDs, HIV/AIDS to be specific. They don't want it to be traced back and linked to them. Plus, a bitch want to feel like she is the bitch, so no way her nigga gonna cheat on her. And plus, she's paying him to be her nigga. So you guys see the connection now. She and her so-called friend Melissa somewhat grew apart. Not because them bitches are getting older. I mean, Rihanna's just a year older than I am, and just like a bitch who came in here yesterday, saying yesterday was her birthday, and she's a year younger than I am. Yeah, you could never tell that I'm older than that bitch. Okay, Rihanna could pass for a woman in her 40s, and I'm not being hateful. You know, some of them young looking 40 something year old women, the ones who look young and like cougars, yeah, that's her. Beyonce is 40 something, and Beyonce looks younger than Rihanna. And I'm not being a hater right now. And all these shit get to her. Even with a fucking skincare and makeup line, you still cannot look better than Beyonce. And even with this now new hair care line, her hair will still never ever be better or look better than Beyonce. Now I am not a Beyonce fan, but I'm just speaking justice. Hmm. Remember when I said in the last recording that people got several reasons why they do certain things, right? One reason why she went ahead and had them kids who were handicapped, might I add, mentally and physically. But she proved me wrong that she can have kids, but those kids are demon kids, not the good demons. Yeah, because you got good and bad demons. And she wants to compete another competitive strategy against Beyonce because Beyonce had three kids and looked so fly and sexy. And she's like, oh, I can be fly and sexy too, even after having someone so worth amount of kids. That's why you see her on a roll, babies behind babies. If you don't mind, She may have 6 of them babies, and she gonna lose them because ASAP Rocky is plotting against that bitch to take them kids and her money. So that empire that she's building, she gonna lose. You ever heard about businesses started by a woman and eventually getting run by men because the man was married to a woman, or I think it was the opposite. Um, Businesses ran by men, but eventually being run by women because they were married and the woman nurse the company. Okay, and the nigga might even change the name. Remember too when I said in the last recording that sometimes people get prophecies and they try to stop them and hinder them, but it's what they actually do to try stop and hinder them that actually manifests them into being. We don't know which one it's gonna be. We don't know if it is that this is a prophecy one which if you sit on your ass it manifests, or if you get up and try to stop it, it manifests. Or if this is a kind of prophecy one which it don't matter what the fuck you do, sit on your ass or try to stop it, still manifests in it. You never fucking know. And neither do I, only the spirits. Remember when Drake just came out on the scene and he wasn't a big rapper, a top rapper yet, and he was linked to Rihanna because they started linking up. That was a plot. That was a plan. So, um, it's their fucked up cycle. One brings the other. Oh, she was brought in by several men in the industry, actors, singers, performers. So she got to return the favor and do that for the other niggas who are willing to do anything to get a bus. And guess what? They gotta sleep with each other, unprotected, have unprotected sex, and they gotta contract some STD. Because those who are acting like they run the show, say so. They orchestrate it that way because their time is limited. They got STD and they're hello. They're the ringleader. They're the beginning. They're patient zero. That's why they say misery loves company. Mm-hmm. People think it is herpes that Chris Brown contracted from Rihanna. It was no fucking herpes. It's fucking HIV. Because they get their checkups often. It wasn't no fucking herpes that he caught from her. It was fucking HIV. Most people got herpes. I mean, not the serious type. I mean, in any shape or form, herpes isn't really. It's the least serious, I would say, of the STDs or STIs. Excuse me, whether it's genital herpes or oral herpes. That's not what we caught from her. It was fucking HIV, and she's had it for years. Come on, think about from when she just came out, and bitch has been spreading it throughout the industry. And every time a new industry plant comes along, that one, a part of their contract, unbeknownst to them, is to contract that shit. And then by the time they find out, they ain't gonna say shit. They can. At least they feel that way because then everybody gonna know that they got HIV. And pretty much that's what they use to control them. Oh, they ain't gonna say anything. Because then everybody's gonna know Rihanna got HIV AIDS. Tila got HIV AIDS. They be getting their treatments, expensive ass motherfucking treatments. They be getting their treatments and yeah, take a break every now and then to rejuvenate their bodies, to undergo treatments and to rejuvenate their bodies. Yeah, when you think, oh, the bitch is tired of the the buzz or the attention. No, they ain't. They never tired of that shit. They're attention whores. They're just getting their treatments and resting, recuperating from them treatments, or as a part of them treatments. That's what it is. So yeah, let me see if there's anything else that I want to touch on. I've been telling motherfuckers. I don't know if I mentioned it on this uh, platform, but I'm sure I did mention it on my other on this channel. But I'm sure I mentioned it on my other channel that COVID ain't done. It was gonna come back and with a fucking vengeance, and untreatable, no cure, no vaccines gonna save or not gonna save anybody in any way, shape, or form. Along with it would be other viruses. I don't know. Did I say it on this? Because this is Celebrity Tarot, so I can't imagine saying it on this. But. So why you think that she ain't so close to her Melissa? I mean, like Melissa she ain't gonna like ditch her like just like that because you know bitch getting paid plus attention being associated to a fake ass bitch. But she found out what the fuck she did to Chris Brown, and she's like, mm-mm, that shit ain't right. But Melissa is a fake ass bitch too because your bitch did that shit. Bitch, cut her off. I did a video about Rihanna's dark skin uh, baby. She going, well, all her dark skinned babies, our Lord, all her kids are dark skinned. Um, there was a message about a daughter, a dark skinned daughter, darker than her sons. And I did talk about her conceptions, all of her conceptions being unnatural. I mean, like, not a man sticking his dick in her pussy, stealing sperms, as well as, sacrifices and to get to become pregnant. Okay. Aaliyah's raging havoc in the industry. Shay, Shay, you heard that notification that just came in? I did a video about Shantia cursed 2 years ago. If you scroll down on my channel, and I said that everybody she collabs with and interacts with, their recognition, their career starts to flop after a while. I mentioned her. I think I mentioned, yeah, her meeting up with Diddy, and them planning products, planning to work together to collaborate and work together. And then that nigga's all kinds of shit started coming out about that nigga. It talked about, there's a video that one that I did. I'm not sure what I mentioned in that, but I think it has a lot to do with what I'm talking about in regards to Rihanna, Beyonce, Jay Z, twinning, sarcastic, blood sacrifices. I think is a part of that heading. Let me tell you guys too. The Grammys, they don't mean anything. They don't. They literally do not mean a thing. Okay? So, the greatest artists out there have never received a Grammy. The worst artists out there have received. So what the fuck does that say? The fuck does that fucking say about the Grammys? It's shit. It don't mean anything. Okay? I did one 2 years ago about Jay-Z, one fucked up Negro that Beyonce was sold to him. Now her father is a part of that, but he didn't get his end of the bargain, and so he is somewhat anti Jay Z now. I talked about Rihanna's porta potty Dubai shit, when she was with that Arab dude. Uh, the HIV/AIDS is spreading amongst Jamaican performers now, because they be like interacting with a lot of these foreign artists, foreign performers. Let me just say, not artists. Rihanna, either she had his daughter already, or she's going to, and she's gonna hide this kid. Even if she has another kid now and it's a girl, and she showcases that kid to the world, then it's not that one. It's another one. Either she had that one already and is hiding that one. Okay, and she's spending a lot of money to keep that a secret. I told y'all that Popcorn is a fucking dog, and that him and Tony and whatever her name is would not last before they even broke up 1 year ago. It's about to be 2 years now. They estimate, they don't put like 1 year and 8 months. Okay, if it's not even if it's 1 year 9 months, if even it's 1 year 11 months and 30 days, they gonna still put 1 year. Okay, until it reaches you know back to that date the next year. Then they put 2 years, so it could be about 2 years ago or however long. I'm not sure. Why do you think a lot of these bitches ain't getting with these wealthy niggas in the industry? They don't want them. They don't fucking want them, guys. They don't want them because they know they hoes, and hoes dig ditches. They don't fucking want them. Okay? And someone keeps playing with my channels, hiding views, trying to hide my videos. I said that before, not just my music videos, not just about my music, but even this channel, Celebrity Tarot, and my astrological channel. But there is a time and season for everything, and every shit gotta come to an end at some point in time. And like I said, I'm very patient. And the longer it takes for you to get your good rewards, the greater they will be. The longer it takes for you to get your bad rewards, the greater they'll be. Just the same. I told y'all that GC and Genie Mai would break up before they broke up. I told y'all that, especially on my astrological channel. That's where I first did a reading about them. She's been using him. She was using him. Like, guys, if you want to know if you're on the right path, if the person you dealing with is trifling, a user, holla at me. I don't even need to use my cards. I just need to consult the spirits. And guess what? You ain't gonna just book a reading and say you want it now or within 24 hours. No, you don't tell me, or you don't tell the spirits when to fucking answer you. You book your reading, I consult the spirits, and I fucking wait on them to answer. And then I get back at you. If you are not down with that shit, it's okay. A bitch be working, making money. I'm okay. You don't have to. Okay? It's a more benefit to you than it is to fucking me. Okay? Um, my relationships with assholes were destined because they taught me a lot of what I know now, that I should trust my intuition. Because my intuition always told me, spirits always been communicating with me. I was born woke. I did a song about that too. And every time when I would just sense that something ain't right about a nigga and I ignore that feeling, I would always get the shitty end of the stick, but not for long. Not really. Those were just lessons. I wasn't punished. It was just lesson. Pain is the best teacher. Pain teaches you. So I learned to trust my intuition. So those experiences were to build my career, build my spiritual gifts and talents and abilities. To confirm that, yes, bitch, you're highly gifted and spiritual. You're claircognizant, clairsentient, clairaudient, clairvoyant. Yes, you are all them shit and so much more. Them good shit and so much more. You got bad shit and good shit. Okay. You ain't crazy. Because if you were crazy, then all the shit that you predicted wouldn't have manifested. The fact that they have and they still are means that okay, I ain't crazy. Um, I am hearing from spirit. I am indeed gifted. you know? And that's how you separate the fakes from the the real ones. Oh, she said this years ago, and look, it's manifesting. And I ain't even up in the industry. I never left my island. I never traveled. Come across a lot of people, and they are, adamant that I'm lying. I've traveled before, blah, blah, blah. Why the fuck am I going to lie? Before I lie, I'll say no comment. I'm not afraid to tell you it's none of your goddamn business. Because really, it's not. If I answer you a personal question, feel privileged that I gave you that answer, because really and truthfully, you're not privy to that. You're, I'm not obligated to tell people about my life, where I've been, where I was grown, how fucking old I am, my date of birth, my experiences. I don't work in corporate Jamaica. I'm not in the corporate world. I answer only to spirit. I answer only to the spirits. I never intend for my readings to be for my channeling and messages to be so long, but it's the spirits, and I gotta just go with the flow. I'm not intentionally trying to talk for hours or for almost an hour, and because I just love to fucking talk. Or I would put out a video, and I would upload every day, several times for the day too. There are like months that I don't upload anything. Let me see the last upload before. Okay, so I uploaded last night, no, this morning, which was last night's recording. And then I uploaded 2 days ago. Before that was 2 months ago. Before that, 9 months ago. Two of them 9 months ago. Before that, 10 months ago. Before that, 11 months. Oh, several of them 11 months ago. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Wait. I'm losing count. So many 11s. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn. 12 fucking months. 12 videos 11 months ago. Like I said, it's not necessarily within 1 day or 2 days. These videos could be a week shy of each other. Okay, and they estimate them as 11 months ago. Okay. And she has been hiding her baby. She did in the first half. That's Rihanna. And then, because bitch, like I said, is listening in and is always trying to prove me wrong. She started showing the first one. The second one, she still doesn't show that much. Deep down within herself, because she is vain, believes that her kids are ugly. Comparing her kids, especially too, because that's her. She's competitive, you know. Comparing the looks of her kids to other, to other women in the industry's kids. Like Sierra got good genes. Her kids are beautiful. And you notice all of these women that this bitch tried to sabotage and take down years ago when she was acting all saucy. She's not acting all saucy now because she loves money more than arguing, but she does love a good fight and argue because that's her. Okay, she's at 5 and 1s. Yeah, they're doing really well. I mean, yeah. Well, Tiana Taylor, I think she got divorced or she's divorcing now, but a bitch is still in a good space. Her kids are way more lookable than Rihanna's. I mean, even being dark skinned. And I gotta say that I don't say that to sound fucked up, but people think that, oh, because a person is dark skinned, they gotta be less attractive than a lighter skinned person. No, fuck no. You see how beautiful her daughter is, and she's dark, pigmented, dark skinned, and she's a beauty. And bitches be looking sexier and more beautiful. In fact, what the fuck is Diana Taylor's sign? Let me look that up. You know, and these bitches, they be just prospering. Niggas marrying these bitches. While this bitch, Rihanna, gotta be paying a fucking nigga to act like her bitch. And no, she ain't gonna marry him because she don't love his ass. It's a facade. It's just a fucking illusion. Because she know if she marries him, when she wants to get rid of him, which is to divorce him, he gonna get half or more than half of her net worth. And she loves money more than anything else. She doesn't really love anybody or anything. Not even the demon kids that came from her stanky ass pussy. She'll sacrifice them in a minute. And that ain't a joke. That's a fact. Another reason why she got them. What do you think? Push comes to shove, bitch gonna sacrifice them within a heartbeat. She acting all loving and that lovey dovey. And guess what? I saw a movie. I don't remember the name of the movie, and it was like, I think I talked about this movie before, and it was like this family, this woman, her husband, and their daughter moved into a community, and it's a strange community. The people, they're well off. They're like housewives, women who don't do one fucking thing, okay, but sit and rub their cats, and they're living comfortably in a well off neighborhood. And when she got to learn and discover why they all got cats, why they all got a pet, oh, it was they got them and they built bonds with them and somehow allow themselves to somewhat love these cats, these pets, so they could use them as sacrifices. Because guess what? To have them and to not give a fuck about them ain't gonna work, because she tried that. She tried purchasing an animal as a pet, and because she didn't build a bond with that animal and she sacrificed the animal, she did uh, get a reward, but the reward was small, and so she was angry and was complaining to the woman like, why? And they were like, okay, you don't just go and purchase an animal and just, you got to build a bond with that animal, and the greater the affection for that animal is, the greater the reward that you will receive. The greater the connection and the bond, the greater the sacrifices, and therefore the greater the reward will be. I don't remember the name of that movie. Maybe some of you do know it. Or maybe some of you don't remember the name like myself, but have seen it or heard of it, whether from me or someone else. And so, yeah. So those kids are like pets for her. Now you wonder why a lot of these celebrities, they like getting themselves dogs and cats and a whole lot of pets. And be like bonding with them and shit. And then you hear that their cat died or their dog died. That film was legit. I mean, like, they tell you shit that's going on, and they do, it's like indirectly telling you the truth. And it's like, it's so presumptuous because they don't believe that you're going to believe that something like that is going on. And that's why they do. It's like a man uh comes in late from work and his wife like, where you been? He's like, I was with the side chick. And he says that in a sarcastic tone of voice, but he's indirectly telling the bitch that, hey, there is another woman. But she just like blows it off and be like, oh, he's just fucking with me because I'm asking him where he's coming from and blah blah blah. And the truth be told, the nigga was being honest. And when story comes to bump, he was like, I told you. But that's being narcissistic and manipulative as fuck. Yeah, you told me, but you said it with sarcasm, which meant that that is actually not where you're coming from, and you're only saying that because I'm annoying you. So no, you did not directly tell me. You said it. You told me in a manipulative, indirect way. I have heard men say that shit before. That shit. They did that shit before. So they will tell you, they'd be like telling you, these directors, these producers, these script writers, they're telling you what the fuck is going on. It's Shay. And they're like, no, nobody's gonna believe this. And motherfuckers who do believe this, the other motherfuckers are gonna be like, you're just a conspiracy theorist and you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. Like, why the fuck would they put that out there? Why the fuck would they put it out there that they're doing this or doing that? They put it out there because they're trying to take suspicion off of them, because there's some people who are spiritual and intuitives who already pick up on that and be like talking and saying shit. People who've seen shit and, like I said, rally back out and say, no, this shit isn't for me. And so they put that shit out there for people to question themselves, like, why would a nigga kill a nigga and say that he killed a nigga? You feel me? That don't make no sense. A nigga gotta be smarter than that. But that's what the nigga is trying to do. He's trying to get you to question your sanity and question your reasoning ability and question the spirits. Y'all need to just look closer at how Rihanna and ASAP roll. Come on, guys. I guess because I'm so spiritually conscious. I'm so spiritually conscious. It's just so obvious to me. That nigga, he's having the time of his life because he's being paid to be with somebody who the world thinks is all that. Okay. And there are a lot of bitches who want to fuck him because they think he's with a bitch who's supposedly or seemingly illusionary all that. So that nigga, and he's free because he's like, he's able to fuck them bitches, all of them bitches, because he's free. So he's like, they're having the time of his motherfucking life. Damn. But you see that his career isn't going any fucking where. He's still just stuck at 1 million views, or, and that 1 million view ain't going to go to 40 million views. by year end. He's just gonna just stay right fucking there because nobody's interested in him, and she don't got the power to give him uh that kind of life because that life was never promised to her to begin with. So therefore, she cannot give to him what she don't got. That influence that she seemingly, supposedly, illusionarily has is an illusion. Them sacrifices that she did for the recognition, the fame, blah blah blah. They can only work for her, and they can go so far and no more because she herself is in trouble of losing that influence. So how the fuck she gonna help him? But and she knows that, but he don't know that. He don't fucking know that. But he's there having the time of his life, thinking that everything is peace and safety, and it's about to be distraction. But at the end of the day, he's still plotting against her, and this plot is gonna manifest because she promised something that she knows she cannot and has no influence of delivering. And so it's like a scenario of like thief not thief, I rob from thief, God laugh. You see me? So she's trying to like scam him, and he gonna scam her in the end. And it's like, okay, bitch, what do you want me to do? Like, you a fucking scam yourself. So you feel me? So that's your fucking karma for being a sham and a scam. And for false advertisement that you gonna give a nigga a certain life, and that shit ain't gonna manifest. You fucking know that, bitch. But it's hilarious. And I'm just like watching. 1, 2, 3. I just saw that a while ago. 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 3 seconds. I was like, everything is going in divine order, and just as I say what I just as I said what I just said, that's exactly how it's gonna play out and happen. That's what that just meant. That 1, 2, 3, you're gonna go in that exact order. Anyways, I'm here for it, and Spirit already told me and guaranteed me that I will have front row seat to that shit. I've been telling motherfuckers, you know what? I'm not good. There are a lot of other prophecies that I got, even including my own island of Jamaica. Shit to manifest. I've said it to a couple of locals and shit. Whoever my spirit leads me to say it to. But I was gonna mention it on here, but Spirit said, "Nah, keep that to yourself. It's okay." And the few locals that I lead you to say it to. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. I'm trying to think if there's any fucking other thing to mention. No, not fucking right now. But it's the 12 monkeys, guys. It's pretty much what this cycle is about. At the end of this 12-year cycle, 2021, at the end of 2031, I should say, um, just revealed something to me. But at the end of 2031, the world's population will be half of what it is right now. And I'm laughing because it's a beautiful thing. There's so many, and don't think that it's all the good folks who are gonna be perishing. Fuck is this? There are a lot of old motherfucking bitches and niggas who are nothing but energy vampires, and they're like using the energies, siphoning the energies of their kids, grandkids, great grandkids, people's kids around them to extend their lifespan. That ain't gonna work in this fucking cycle. Not in the age of Aquarius, especially not in this 12-year cycle. There is death. The fifth house is in Scorpio, death and transformation. And therefore, there's an end to all the fuckery that's been going on before. Okay? So, guess what? all you bitches and niggas who don't want to bow to death. This is a cycle. This is a cycle. And this is a peak and pinpoint of the 12-year cycle when that shit's gonna start manifesting. So, see ya.